Good evening, good evening. Welcome, welcome. My name is Jackie Garcia, and I'll be hosting tonight's Zoom. Unfortunately, things happen, right? And Dr. D had a power outage, so it kind of, sucks because we were looking forward to doing this together. However, leaders adapt and we make it happen, right? So I'm going to join with my phone. 1 second.
Recording in progress.
Okay, perfect. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right, now I can see I'm sharing my slides. So welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. It's Friday night and you could have been anywhere, but you're here tonight. So I'm super, super blessed and excited to share this information with every single one of you. So real quick, so we're not complete strangers, right? I want to just introduce myself. My name is Jackie Garcia. I was born and raised in the Bronx. I am a mother of three. And when I first got introduced to United Credit Education Services, I worked for Esurance as a total loss claims assistant. As you can see here in 2017, I did not look the happiest, right? In this cubicle, right? Working from 9 to 5. Within a year of me getting started, I had a repossession removed within 4 months of me getting started with this amazing company. And when I started with a 481 credit score, and within that 4 months period, my score went up 636 points. Well, it went to 636, right? So I was excited, and I wanted to share this with a lot of people. Within a year, I was able to walk away from corporate America. I fired my boss actually in May of 2019. That was the day I sat in my car, and I was kind of nervous, right? I even had tears come out of my eyes because I took a leap of faith. 2 months later, my dad was diagnosed with colon cancer. As you can see him here, this is when he came back home from his surgery. They removed his a mass from his colon, and I lived pretty much in the hospital for about 2 months, taking care of him and building this business. So I am super, super grateful for that. I was able to actually purchase 3 different vehicles. I purchased a F-150, the black one, and then I traded that one in and got the Nissan Titan. And now I have a Nissan Altima Platinum 2020, thanks to this information that I'm actually going to share with you guys. So this is something that actually stood out for me. We actually have been in business for 20 years. We were celebrating our 20th year anniversary in Fort Lauderdale at the beginning of February this year. And that really stood out for me because a company that's been around for over 10 years, they know what they're doing, right? We have products and services that are designed to help families across the US, including myself and so many other people nationwide. And we lead by example. We are completely debt free. That is something that when my good friend told me about this, I was like, wow, that sounds good. And then we have the same key executives since the inception of our company in 2004. So we have the same key executives since then, and that also stood out for me. Now, let's talk about some facts, guys. I'm not sure if you know any of these numbers here, but identity theft claims were made in 2020, 1 million claims then. All right, these are just facts. 14.6 trillion in American household debt is reported as of 2021. What happened in 2022, guys? We were hit with COVID. Now, in just 1 decade, student loan balances have jumped up 150%. I hate student loans. I had student loans, all right, and they weren't that high, but still, it's a system to keep you kind of like trapped in debt, right? Now, 64% of Americans are expected to retire with less than $10,000 in their retirement savings account. 60% of Americans lack a will and estate planning. That was me. I didn't think about having a will, a trust, and power of attorneys until I got introduced to the protection plan. 54% of Americans don't know their credit scores, guys, and those numbers have changed. Now, here's the solution. Who are we partnered with? UCES. Now, this is a proven protection plan with exceptions, right? Value for a simple, nonsense price. Guys, we have so many services. Before I was introduced to this protection plan, I used to be a client for Lexington Law. I paid $100 for one service, and that was credit restoration. Okay. So when my good friend told me about this back in 2018, I was like, you know what? There's nothing that, I have to lose. Uh, we have budgeting, right? Budgeting is the core of the problem. If you don't budget correctly and you don't know where your money is going, then you can't save, right? You're always going to find yourself in debt. Credit restoration is our flagship product. We dispute everything and anything with all credit bureaus at the same time. Now the company mails out the letters for you. You don't even have to do that part. Before, when I got started, I had to mail letters out. Okay. However, I followed the system. We have Credit Builder. What good is it for you to, remove the negative items and not build credit? So here we're going to teach you how to add those positive trade lines. It all depends what exactly you need. Once we pull your credit, we're going to do a credit analysis and we're going to know exactly how we can help you. Credit monitoring. We're going to monitor your scores up to $1 million in identity theft, guys. That's crazy because I am a victim of identity theft. All right. Now we have debt payoff. This is a tool that you can actually, put your car note, you can put your mortgage, whatever debt, your credit cards into this tool, and it'll show you how to get rid of the debt sooner, faster than later, saving you money on interest, right? And that is a big deal because that's how the banks get rich. Then we have the YFL Family Mint, guys. That's the heart of our company. We go out and we educate our students from 5th grade to 8th graders. And now they're able to get scholarship money for college so they don't have student loan debt, right? That's a big deal. Then we have our credit attorneys. Our credit attorneys are there to help you. They're there to assist you in any case that they're, by sending out some disputed letters, certain things will not get removed. Then we consult with our credit attorneys. We have our financial lockbox. This is like an iCloud, right? Where you can actually put all of your important documents, your 401k, your birth certificates, your passports, anything. You can actually put your financial lockbox inside of a trust, right? And then if something happens to you, your family knows exactly where all of your important documents are. That's valuable. Identity monitoring, guys. We want to protect your identity. It's very important. Like I was just saying, it goes hand in hand with credit monitoring. We are partnered with an amazing company to protect your identity. Like I said, up to $1 million in identity fraud. Now, here we have your net worth. A lot of times people don't know their net worth. They know somebody else's net worth, a celebrity, right? But they don't know their actual assets minus their liabilities. Here you're able to see this on real time, okay? And you can work on building more assets versus liabilities. Then we have our savings goals. This goes hand in hand with budgeting. If you want to accomplish your goals, purchasing a home, getting a vehicle of your dreams, opening up a business, you have to save. Those are the key factors when purchasing a home. A lot of times we partner up with realtors and their ideal customer will be excellent credit. They have their deposit, right? Their down payment, right? And now they have to have also their debt to income ratio low. So we teach them how to get out of debt and lower their debt to income ratio so they can be qualified buyers, guys, as well as Rocket Lawyer. Rocket Lawyer is like having a lawyer in your back pocket. Anything outside of credit, they'll be able to assist you. If you need any legal documents, contracts, you can put that together from this application. And we also have your last will, your living trust, your healthcare power of attorney, and your financial power of attorney, guys. When they introduced this to me, this was a no-brainer. I was super excited. I had a repossession that I did not know how to get removed, and unfortunately, Lexington Law couldn't help me. Now we have so many new services. We're actually updating this slide right here. We're going to be removing and adding other services to our protection plan. But as far as with your personal credit scores, right, with your personal scores, we help you with your student loan refinancing, personal loan refinancing, auto loan refinancing, personal secure credit card, a high yield savings account. I hear that a lot. High yield savings account, high yield savings account. I definitely want to participate in that. Now you have on the business side, if you are a business owner, we have business credit building, right? You want to know how to structure your business properly so you can go out there and get business funding, get lines of credit. Here we're able to educate you in the process. Now, $2.2 million have been donated through the YFL. We're able to knock on those school doors and educate our youth in the importance of financial literacy. And we're giving back. Every time somebody pays on their protection plan, $9 goes to the YFL, which is amazing. Now, everything that I just went over, guys, it's $179 to get started. That includes your first month and your activation fee, $179. I spent that by accident in Target, okay? I can't even stress to you how I used to pay $100 for one service for a year and 7 months. Shame on me, all right? And everything that I went over holds a lot of value. Now, these are certain individuals that have had, seen results. They've seen results with the protection plan. I love Michelle Miller. She's super amazing. I've met her actually in real life. A lot of these individuals I've met in real life. But she had to say this: I love this product because it taught me to get out of debt using a proven process. You become a product of the product. And I love that because I was involved in everything that they do. It's so transparent, right? Their transparency is super, super awesome because you get to see what's going on and you're actually involved. Now let's switch gears real quick, right? If you are interested in fixing your credit, by all means, let's make this happen, okay? Because that's exactly what brought me to this company. Now, as a tax professional, I wear a lot of hats. They call me Jackie of all trades. I'm in many, many businesses, and pretty much all of my businesses revolve around having challenge credit. So I became that individual that provided a solution to the problem. I became a product of the product. I was able to fire my boss and replace my income within a year, right? Doing this part-time, guys. Today, these scores have changed. I'm above 800 now, okay? And as you can see, I bring that repossession again because that's what actually brought me to this platform. I was able to qualify for over $100,000 in lines of credit for my business alone, guys. These cards here are all for my business. I have 3 American Expresses and 2 of them are unlimited. This would have not been possible if it wasn't for United Credit Education Services. Okay, so I am super, super blessed just to be on here tonight explaining to you exactly what is it that we do. If you're interested in making extra income as a part-time, just bringing something to the community, the YFL is something that I bring to the community. And I look forward in impacting our youth. But on top of that, I'm going to show you how we get paid, right? How we get paid 6 different ways, but I'll show you 4 out of the 6. Now, what is it that we do, right? We simply refer. Just like you refer somebody to the movies, just like you would refer somebody to a restaurant, guys, we simply refer. The company activates the services and we focus on the areas that are needed, like credit building. What do you need to build your credit? Let's focus on that. So while we're doing our thing over here, we're doing our thing over there, right? Now, what is it that we handle? We handle the credit restoration, we handle the technology, we handle the paperwork, we handle customer service and much more. That's the company, corporate. They handle that. They work for me. I guess, I get individuals started and I have them call corporate and we're going to pull their credit. We can do it together or I can have corporate do it for me. It all depends on my schedule, right? Because I don't want to add more things that I cannot handle. And I'm a jack of all trades, so I do a little bit of everything, right? Now, these are ways that you are actually rewarded, guys. We get direct commissions, we get residual commissions, right? For the work you do once, you continue to get paid. That's residual. Now we have overriding residuals, right? Like a brokerage, like, a broker, and he has realtors. Now, whatever their realtors bring in, we make a percentage out of that. We also have investment retirement accounts. The CEO of the company, he really, really wants to see us win. So he helps us when it comes to these investments so we can retire, right? And then we have some amazing reward programs. I didn't get started for none of this. I just wanted to fix my credit, guys. And on top of that, we have our business funding, the capital program for growth. Now that I have an 800 and something credit score, I have over $100,000 in lines of credit. If I want funding, I could get funding. Now, these are the minimal criteria. The better your credit is, obviously, the better your interest and your lending and funding. It's more available for you. However, you have to be in business for at least 6 months. It could be fairly new. Your monthly revenue should be anywhere from eight to $10,000, and the minimal credit score is 550. What do you think I can qualify for with an 800 and something credit score, right? These are things that I didn't even think about. Now we make commissions off of that. We get paid so many different ways. These are the different levels of the commission breakdowns that we would override and get paid. And if somebody in my organization um, has a business that gets funded, I also make a percentage out of that depending on my title, right? So drop some flames in the chat. This is super awesome, guys. If you are excited. Now, this is the first way we get paid. We earn commissions on personal sales. So, for example, this week alone, I was able to bring 7 customers, okay? 7 customers at $100 per customer. Every time I copy and paste my link, and somebody enrolls on the protection plan, I get paid $100. All right. However, that wasn't what excited me. What excited me was the residual. For the work I did once, I continue to get paid. If you have 20 clients, you get $12 residual per client. So that's another extra $240 a month you're making by just having these individuals active on the protection plan, right? Utilizing what's helping them. The third way we get paid is your customer acquisition bonus. So when you start building the business, like when you become a believer, when you see that this is actually working for you and you can't hold it, inside anymore, you have to share with other people the excitement, you're going to attract other people that want to do the same thing as you. They might want to fix their credit, or they might want to fix their credit and earn income. So when you bring in a business partner, your first goal is to help your business partner win. Our first mission is to enroll 2 customers. So that business partner of mine, my first goal is to help them get paid. Okay, enroll 2 customers. The moment they enroll 2 customers, they're making $200. They're excited. They're gonna make $12 residual. But me, I'm gonna get another like a cut, right? From either $100 to $560. I'm an executive sales director. So every time I bring in a business partner, I make $475. Now, this agent, let's say a brand new agent, makes $100. But if I bring in a business partner right now, which I did this week, I brought in about 3. I make $475 times 3, plus 7 customers, that's $700. You do the math. And then the residual income, right? Now, whenever my business partners bring in a business partners, I get the difference between where they are and where I am at. So a brand new agent, let's say Queen, she comes into the business this week and she enrolls as a brand new agent. She enrolls 5 agents. She's going to make $100 per agent, right? Because she's a brand new agent. So she's going to get $500. I'm going to get the difference from my $475 minus $100. That leaves $375 on the table times 5. So I just made all that extra income without even probably speaking to any of those individuals, right? And then that's the 5th way we get paid. Now, the indirect residual, guys. Every time my business partners are bringing in customers, I get $3 residually from my business partners. And that can actually accumulate and be, it could be a nice amount every 30 days. Every time I see $3, $3, $3, 225, 225, 225, I'm like, wow, okay, I'm not complaining. I take it, right? drop some flames in the chat if you see value and you see that you can make actually extra income here. Now, we are a turnkey referral business. All right. We provide everything that you need, your personalized agent website, your professional marketing materials. We have live agent and customer support. Again, guys, when I first started, I didn't know nothing about credit repair. I didn't know nothing about credit. If somebody had a question, I'll just call customer support and I will mute my line and let them do their thing. Okay. I will have them work for me, right? I will get paid weekly for everything you do from a Sunday to Saturday. You get paid the following Thursday, direct deposit. We have our online back office. We have commissions, rewards, bonuses. And this here is something that is pretty awesome. I have over $100,000 in life insurance, a term policy. I take it. Okay. Why? Because it comes with just becoming a referral partner, right? There's no medical exams. It doesn't matter, right? The moment you get your five, right, which we'll talk about that, you actually get your life insurance. Now, how do you become an agent, right? It's just $111 difference from when you become a client. Becoming a client is $179 and $89 a month. Becoming an agent is $290 and $89 a month. But what if I was to tell you that if it's free, it's for me? If I refer 5 people, it could be customers, it could be agents, it could be both, a combination. Once I have 5 referrals, I don't pay $89. I get my credit restored. I'm not paying the $89. I have no business overhead. I have life insurance. I just made $500. I'm on the win-win-win. That's more than my 290, right? So I just wanted to just thank you guys for joining us. I know that Dr. D, has some complications and she's actually on, but it's pretty awesome just having, the time to share this with you guys. But if you're A or B or C and you're not interested, if you're A, you're not interested, that's okay. You know, if you make too much money and your credit is superb, we understand, right? If you know someone that needs us, don't hesitate and refer them to us. If you are B and you're interested in the products, get with the person that invited you so you can actually sign up for the protection plan and let's get to work. Now, if you're C, more like me and like others on this Zoom, you want to take full advantage and you want to hear more about the business, guys, let's get you started, okay? Let's get paid, let's get promoted, let's get connected, and let's win big. Let's start with your first steps to training and success. Thank you, guys. That is my time.
That is